Hey minasan, I'm Nathan and welcome back to Ninja Monkey, the place for all things related to Japan, where I help you plan your trips and hopefully give you some tips and ideas you can use in the future. If you are heading to Japan, or indeed even if you're already there, then this video will hopefully point you towards some useful shopping locations that are mostly widespread throughout Japan and easy to find. I know that I have probably missed many stores out, so maybe you can point me towards some of your favorites that didn't make it into the video in the comment section. Hopefully this will give you a good starting point. Japan is famous for electronics shopping, and with tax-free savings for those visiting with a tourism stamp in their passport, heading to one of the many electronic stores is certainly worth a visit, even if you just want to browse the amazing selection on the latest tech. One thing that you should definitely do, and it doesn't have to be in Shinjuku, it can be anywhere pretty much in Japan, is visit a Yodobashi or a big camera, not only for the air conditioning, because in the hot, humid summer of Japan, you will probably want some air conditioning at some points, but browsing around, and you might even get a special a deal, depending on how weak the yen is or how strong your local currency is. I have made quite a saving on some of the items that I've purchased during this trip, luckily for me. But don't forget that always have to carry your you always have to carry your passport with you. It's part of the law, actually. You need to carry your passport with you, and when you present your passport, you'll be able to get your tax-free savings from whatever purchase you've made. So definitely take advantage of that. One of my favorite stores is Don Quixote. I'm wearing a t-shirt, sometimes simply shortened to Donkey. The store has over 160 locations throughout the country, and with what I think is a rather random mascot, a penguin called Don Pen wearing a Santa hat, perhaps a sign of just how random a store this can be and how much fun it can be to browse the many floors too. One other place that I like to go to, and I do recommend, you know, if you are doing a little bit of shopping, easy to get to, easy to find, pretty much can find anything you can imagine, is Don Quixote. There are so many locations around Japan. Here in Shinjuku there are a few. If you're in Asakusa, there's one. Pretty much you'll be able to find one, and you'll be able to find anything. In fact, you probably need an additional suitcase or a bag to be able to take back all the things that you've been buying on the trip. Buy yourself some cheap drinks, snacks, and once again, like I've mentioned so many times, get some air conditioning in you, especially in the summer heat. So yeah, Don Quixote. Another store that I usually frequent is Tokyo Hands. Perhaps a little more high-end, you can find so many interesting things and souvenirs. This Japanese department store started off as a DIY store, hence the logo with the two hands. And it's clear that it has an emphasis on crafts and materials for projects and stationery too. So another place to definitely check out for shopping is Tokyo Hands. There's quite a few of them all around Japan. This one in Shinjuku is humongous. It's 7 floors, non-stop, shopping. You've got a floor which is basically all stationery, a DIY floor. So also a good place to come if you are looking for some sort of souvenirs or last minute shopping. You can spend a long time browsing. And I am back in Tokyo Hands, and actually a little tip, something that I love to buy and you must take home with you, especially if you're an onsen lover, is some of these onsen bath I know, salts or chemicals or whatever, to make your bath at home feel like you're in an onsen, which is exactly what I'm going to do. It's actually a really good gifts to take because they're actually quite small too. So I'm going to take a few. This size, basically. Yeah. Harajuku might not be a store as such, but more of an area. And yes, I know, before you write in the comment section, Harajuku could be classified as an overly touristic or a tourist hotspot. But as a result, it means you will find a range of quirky products that might be hard to find elsewhere. One of the places that I like to come to is Harajuku, especially if you are into unique and interesting omoshiroi t-shirts. You can find so many different styles of t-shirts that will be unique to you, that when you go home nobody will likely have that t-shirt. Not just that, but it's a great place to walk around and have lots of junk snacky foods. So that's a bonus in itself too. I headed to Shibuya to check out some novelty stores. I always visit a Pokemon Center each time I travel to Japan, but was intrigued to find a Nintendo store, Capcom store, and the Pokemon Center all under one roof in Shibuya. You should certainly try to find some of these really unique stores too. Certainly one of the things that you can do is head to like a novelty store, Pokemon Center, Nintendo store. There's even a Capcom store here in Shibuya, but you'll find loads of stores like this all around Tokyo, maybe some of the other cities too. So why not? I hope that you enjoyed this video and that I've managed to highlight some of the stores and areas you can visit when you're in Tokyo or in Japan. I know that I've left many out, so I'd love to know what you would have added to the list. Some notable mentions that didn't quite make it into the video is Daiso, which is a chain of 100 yen shops having a range of over 100,000 products. Daiso is also worth a browse. And as for an area, Asakusa is an area of not only beauty and tradition, slightly different to the Neon district throughout Tokyo. Asakusa is a mecca for locals and tourists alike. Therefore, you will find many gifts and souvenir stores that cater for tourists. And best of all in what I think is a very special area in Tokyo. And whilst you're there, don't forget to try some melon pan. So if you are enjoying this kind of content, please let me know in the comment section, liking the video and perhaps subscribing too. Join Team Ninja Monkey. And if you do want to support the channel financially, there are various options for you if you're interested. Top tier patrons receive early access to videos when I can make them available, and regular postcards. And all patrons get a postcard from me when they sign up. YouTube channel membership is also an option, and one-off donations really help the channel too. PayPal is usually the best way to do so, but a super thanks is also appreciated. And if you don't want to help out the channel financially, then liking the video and commenting really does help too. Once again, thank you very much to all of my recent supporters. Arigatou gozaimasu. And thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. And if you have, then prove it by commenting with a shopping cart emoji, even if you have nothing to say. Like I always say, team, stay positive, but COVID negative. Arigatou gozaimasu. Gracias. Thanks. Bye.